Happy Saturday! You're rocking with DJ Little Jade on 95.9 FM WOVU Cleveland. Thanks to all of you who tune in online or on our app. I'm your host, DJ Little Jade, and I will be your pilot on this flight today. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. The destination is the Girl Bosses in Session Town.
Yes.
We have a big show in store for you today. It's Hall of Fame week here in Cleveland, and oh boy, do we have a Hall of Fame guest online today. Before we get to our guests, make sure you are following me at the Lily J Show on all social media platforms. I mean, you never know where we might pop up. But like I said, have a special guest joining the show. That's it. Okay. But I like to say I have a special guest joining the show. But like I said, I have a special guest joining the show. Our guest this week is Nwaka Onwusa. She is definitely the type of guest we like to highlight here on the Lily J Show. Is she a girl? Yes. Is she a girl boss? Duh. She's the vice president of Curation at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I don't know about y'all, when I hear the word vice president, I instantly think of the first black woman vice president, Kamala Harris. Mrs. Onwusa, how are you? And thank you for joining us today on the Lily Jade Show.
Hi, DJ Lily Jade. I am doing well and so happy to be on your show. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, and it's nice to have you on my show too.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, before we pop things off, I have to put you on notice.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Every week here on my show, we do a thing called Word of the Week. And we give my listeners a new word to study.
Okay.
You are here. Since you are here, I think it's only right that you introduce the word of the week. This week's word is curation.
Curation.
So tell us what that means. Then explain to us what you do at the Rock Hall.
All right. So, curation, it's pretty much the process of like collecting or organizing, definitely associated with exhibitions traditionally. So, if you're curating something, we use that term in the museum industry when it refers to an exhibit or a program that's happening. So, that means whether I'm collecting an artifact, I have this cup. Okay, so this is something that I want to collect and then put into my exhibit. So that's the curating process. So what I do in context at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as the chief curator and vice president of curatorial affairs, that's the full, like the formal term, curatorial affairs. Essentially, my job as chief curator is to sign off on those final selections, work with the curators and the team on selecting artifacts. So when you come to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, have you been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yes, my mom works for the city of Cleveland, so there was
you've
a
been.
concert. There was a concert for the Jonas Brothers, and it was near the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Amazing. You were
So
there
we were just
recently.
we were just right in front of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay. So you were there. I remember when the Jonas Brothers came to Cleveland. That was an awesome
You
day.
were there?
I was inside actually working.
Ah,
I was inside.
The
But
whole
when you,
time.
I know you have to come inside. And see the exhibitions, because when you're reading the text for any artifact, so say you have this cup, and then so we write something for this cup, Walker drank from this cup and it was blah blah blah. So essentially curation is putting the story together, making sure that you have a cohesive narrative that people like you and friends and whoever else is, wants to come to the museum, they understand the story behind the artifact. So it's a lot of history that you have to understand, and its place in, the universe. So that's what I do essentially.
I've been inside the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Um, so how did you end up here? I hear you are not from here.
Yes, I'm not from here. I am from California, born and raised, and my some of my family is still in California. I moved to Cleveland in 2019 because of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I worked at another music museum. So you probably heard of the Grammys or the Grammy Awards.
Oh yeah,
You
you
heard
used
of
to
it. You
work
heard
there.
music. You heard it right. You've heard
I've
of it.
I've seen when they've given out the Grammys.
Yes. So I used to work for that company, and I worked there for a over a decade, and that's 10 years. So over 10 years, and um pretty much I had an opportunity to come and work here in at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, just to tour it, and I had never been to Cleveland before, so it was my first time coming to Cleveland in 2018 to check it out, and I fell in love with the museum, and that's what brought me here, and everything else has been pretty amazing, getting to meet people like you and so many other cool folks around the city. So that's how I got here.
What do you like most about Cleveland?
Oh, what do I like most? I love the lake, and I love our metro parks. And I really love in Cleveland, I really enjoy the cultural gardens. That street down on Martin Luther King is a really beautiful, beautiful park. But I love the lake. I love the people here too. Everyone's so nice, and there's no traffic. Coming from LA, there's traffic everywhere. So to not have so
Ah,
much traffic, I that's going to be my number one thing. That's what I absolutely love. I love that there's no traffic.
ah. Um, what was I about to say? No, no. What was I about? I was about to say something about. Oh yeah, I was about to say something about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yes.
It's really cool. Like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is really cool.
Yeah, it is. It is really
Like when you first go inside, you just walk in, and then in a few ways you can find the artifacts of
Yep.
rock
I mean,
and
there
roll, like all the people who made rock and roll music.
yes. All of the people who made rock and roll music, seeing all of their artifacts. You've been in the museum. If people know, like you'll see hot dogs hanging from the ceiling and cars hanging from the ceiling. I mean, so you see some of the coolest artifacts and unconventional artifacts as soon as you walk into the door. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's a great experience.
All right. Did you see yourself doing work like this as a kid?
No, not in this way. I did not plan to work in a museum. So you're kind of living out something that I used to pretend to do, which is interviewing people. And I wanted to be a journalist. And um, again, that still goes into like sharing stories and telling your stories with people. So, or helping people to learn about something, which is what you're doing right now. People are getting to learn about my story by being on your show. And
Yep.
um, so I wanted to be a bunch of things. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to be a lawyer. I actually majored in law in my undergrad and changed my major. And I wanted to sing. I wanted to be I think I said that. I wanted to
I
sing.
also wanted to be a singer when I was just
Yeah.
like like before I started this.
Yeah. So
Before
no, you're
I start,
when did you
no, go
start doing
ahead.
this? Oh, no, no, go ahead.
No, I started doing this is because quarantine was here. We didn't have anything to do, and my dad did mixes in the basement. And so, and I told him his songs were trash.
Oh,
Yes. And then he brought me down to the basement for 10 minutes and showed me how to do it. And then that's
and from
how.
then, the rest is history, people. The rest is history. Then we got DJ Lily Jade on the ones and twos.
All
But
right.
you're right. So I did not plan to get back to your question though. I did not plan to be on this path. So it's a blessing. So you can have a job working in a museum. Oh, and I wanted to be a teacher too.
Oh, those were two of my other selections,
Yep.
to be a lawyer and a teacher.
And and we're still teaching. So Lily, we're still teaching. We're still teaching.
The reason why I wanted to be a teacher is because I had so many nice teachers growing up.
Me too. And I was inspired by them because it was like,
Me
wow,
too.
they give so much back. Like, and I still talk to my teachers. I'm in my 30s, and I still talk to my elementary and middle school teachers till this day. I love them. Shout out if
I
they're watching
still
this.
I still talk to my kindergarten teacher and my preschool. I can't talk to my first grade teacher anymore. Is because she went to another school.
But you can still email her, there's
Yeah.
two ways to stay in touch.
I
You
still
can,
have her number. My dad still
okay,
has her number.
nice.
Okay, how can little girls like me around the world do cool things like that?
You're already doing it. Number one, I
Well,
love
I'm already one of those little girls.
you are. I mean, look, you're like a big girl. Okay, you're a whole grown girl. No, but the fact that you are open, taking risk, doing something different, like you said, pivoted out of COVID, like a lot of us had to do, and wanted to find
Yeah,
something new. I think that's important. So for young girls, if you find yourself really passionate about something, or you're you're interested even in something, I would say just try it, because you never know. Like the saying, there's a saying that goes, you don't knock it until you try it, right? So like how you said, oh, those
yeah,
records are trash, and then you got schooled on records and spinning and all of that. You had an open mind to, hey, let me just give it a shot, let me see what this is. So that's, I think, the best advice that I could give to any young girl coming up who's interested in just following their dream or wanting to do some cool stuff. Be open minded and don't worry about what other people are doing. You should do what is driving you, what your passions are, and to truly just follow your heart. If there's something that you, like I said, that you're really, really passionate about, you cannot let anyone deter you from doing that, no matter how weird it is. And it's okay. We're so young. Okay, right? We're so young, young girls, young ladies, where you can
yeah,
try something and mess up and make a mistake. And it's okay to make a mistake, because at least you tried it and you didn't avoid the opportunity to actually do it. So if you were to say, hey, I don't know if I can do this show, and you've already counted yourself out before you've even tried it. So don't count yourself out before you do anything. Try it first and then make the decision if you don't like it or not. So that would be my advice. Cuz that's how
yeah.
all the other cool stuff happens after that. After you try something, all the cool stuff then follows.
Fun fact about my show: the first person I interviewed was a 5-year-old, and she made her own nail polish.
What? Wait. Here in Cleveland?
Yeah, yes,
Is she selling it or what? Like she's still making
yeah.
nail
She
polish?
sells it.
You need to put me in touch, because I
She
love
has a
nails. I love nail polish. You got to put me on,
she
like
has a
for real.
website.
Let
I'll
me write
I'll
it
send
down.
it to you. I'll
Okay,
send
send
it
it to
to
me.
you.
Send it to me. But for the people, what's her name? Do you know her business, or do you remember what she called herself?
Bella's no, Beautiful Bliss Creations.
What? Okay, I need to follow her. Nail polish, 5 years old. Get
Yes,
out of
5 years
here.
old.
See, and that's why it's
And
like you cannot put limitations on nobody, on anybody. Like the sky is truly, we can go beyond the sky. This, it's not even the sky is the limit. There is no limit.
that's
That's
my
the limit.
cousin who made it.
What? And it runs in the family. Greatness. I love it. I love it. That's so cool.
Okay, and the Rock Hall
Yes.
ceremony is
Mhm.
Saturday night. Who are you most excited to see?
I am very excited to see. So I love the Beatles. Paul McCartney will be in the building. Sir Paul McCartney from the Beatles will be there inducting the Foo Fighters, who I absolutely love. I also enjoy and love Carole King. And her the performances for her are Taylor Swift, Taylor Swift is one of my absolute favorites. Like I
Me
love
too.
Taylor Swift. Like she's an
Me
amazing writer.
too.
Okay, well, you need to absolutely come to the Rock Hall because we're going to be doing something special. Lily Jade will make that happen. So we'll share it with the fans later, but you must come to the museum to see something cool.
Well, really, I'm supposed to be DJing there, so I'm gonna be. Oh no, 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 sorry, no.
Okay.
Okay.
It's all good. Either way, look, I have something special to show you that's going to be beyond, like, that's after induction. So
Okay.
we'll meet after inductions.
Okay, I like to have fun on the Lily J show.
All
Can we
right.
play a little music trivia?
Okay. A little music trivia. Oh, girl. All right. Let's go.
All right.
I'm
Okay,
nervous. You got me nervous.
I have a few questions. Let's
Okay.
test your knowledge.
Oh, God. Okay.
Now, no. Oh, wait, there's more to it. Now, I ask every guest, what are some of your favorite songs? I will
Okay.
play them in the mix.
Ooh, nice. Some of my favorite songs are um, The Miseducation of Lauren Hill. I absolutely love her. I will say Michael Jackson's Thriller, absolutely my favorite. Or Beat It. Michael Jackson's Beat It. Um, I also love Earth, Wind, and Fire. And let me throw a little gospel doodity in here. Let's do Kirk Franklin's Melodies. Melodies from Heaven. That is a jam. That is an absolute jam. So
All right, I'm going to play it in the
okay.
mix. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you so. Okay, now let's get to the. Okay, so true or false?
Mm.
Beyonce's real name is Beyonce Janelle Knowles. No, no, Knowles.
Knowles. Isn't it
No,
just that's false? I would say it's Beyonce Giselle.
Giselle. Yep. It's,
Mm-hmm. Love little B. Okay. Okay.
wait, but what do you pick? True or false?
Oh, you said did you say Giselle or
Uh,
Janelle? Because if you said Janelle, then that's false. So her name is Beyonce Giselle Carter. No,
yep.
or Knowles Carter. Yeah.
Yep. It's no, it's false. It's
Right.
Beyonce was born Beyonce Giselle Knowledge.
Yes.
Knowledge. Okay. Mul- multiple, multiple choice. Who is this legendary Memphis rapper group who won an Academy Award for Best Original Song in 2006? A. 3 6 Mafia. B. Crucial Conflict. C. Bone Thugs and Harmony. D. A tribal called Quest.
Oh,
Tribe called Quest.
that is, you got me with 3 6 Mafia because there was a movie associated with that. I will never forget it.
Yep, it's A.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Another multiplication choice.
Okay.
What Alicia Keys album is featured the song You Don't Know My Name? Is it A, Songs in the Minor, B, Element of Freedom, C, Diary of Alicia Keys, D, Girl on Fire?
Ooh, that's a good one because I'm torn between A and C. You said what's A again? What's option? The first one is songs in the key of
Songs in the Minor.
songs in A minor.
Uh huh.
Let me go with songs in A minor.
Oh, you got it wrong. It's C, The Diary
Oh,
of
I should
Alicia
have went with my
Keys.
other mind. Damn it! I knew. Oh man, you got me. Okay.
Okay, another one. Finish the lyrics. Everybody come looking real fine, fresh from the barbershop. Or A, coming from getting their hair done. B, fresh from the beauty salon. C, straight from the nail salon. D, fly from the beauty salon.
Wait, what's the song again?
Everybody, it's a rap. Everybody come looking real fine, fresh from the barbershop. Or, huh?
Mm.
First, it's Fresh Prince.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Okay, so it's
let me still. I'm gonna guess here because I'm terrible with lyrics. I'm absolutely terrible with lyrics. Let's say from the nail salon.
it's D, fly from the beauty salon.
I was gonna say from the. It was either nail salon or beauty salon for me. Jeez. Okay. All right.
Okay, which was the very first song to debate debut at hashtag #1 on the Billboard Hot 100? Is it A, No Scrubs TLC, B, You Are Not Alone, Mike Jack, which is supposed to be Michael Jackson,
Uh huh.
Whit- D, Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, B, Brandy, and Monica, The Boy Is Mine.
You said, and this is on the Billboard Hot 100 or Hot
Yep, yep, #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
when and what year? What
Ever.
ever? I'm gonna go with Michael Jackson.
B, You're Not Alone. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, bonus round. Songs with the word baby in title or lyrics.
Oh, song with baby in the title or the lyrics. Okay,
Yes.
I have to pick this. I have to pick these songs.
You can either, you got 30 seconds.
Oh, I
You
got baby.
can, you can
Okay.
either sing it or say the lyric.
Oh, baby. Ding. I got so much love in
Yes, come on.
me. Okay. Oh, I keep going. Oh, baby, baby.
Baby,
Baby, don't
oh.
leave me. Oh, Ashanti. Oh, baby. Let's say Michael Jackson. Baby, be mine.
10 seconds.
Um, oh, baby boy, you say on my mind, fulfill my fantasy. Okay, I think I did
Yes.
like 5 songs. I think. Oh, ah, this is good. 30 seconds. Okay.
And there was an answer with both the word baby and it in the title. It was Justin Bieber and Pitbull, Baby.
Ah, that would have been another good one too. Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, though. That was amazing.
Thank you.
But thanks for joining my show today.
Oh, thanks for having me so much, Lily Jade. This is awesome. I absolutely love being on your show. I'm happy to come back anytime.